Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Been a long time, really long time. Been a little busy. Unfortunately, I have a little incident with the Noma, but we'll get to that here shortly. So, F100. Haven't really worked on it much, but I have. So, most of the floor is patched up now. I left the bell housing that was open, that area open, because I have to put the transmission in it yet. Sorry about that, got a call. So I left that open so I can put the transmission back in it. Besides that, the fuel tank is finally out of here. Coming along pretty good. The big dents in the doors, I got them out pretty good. They're not perfect, but it's better than it was. Fuel tank is mounted back there. Sorry, it's hiding right now. I got the steel back there for it. Brake booster. I got crap on top of here. Too much crap. Brake booster is mounted in there now. Sorry you can't see that, but I got to take and turn the throttle body around and figure that out, but I'm not too worried about that. So, pieces of Noma. I think we're going to call that the Nogoma. Everywhere. New project. $50 special. 79 Mustang. So that's going to be my next that's going to be full drag. I don't have a title. Like I said, $50 special. So all the parts for this, I put this in here for right now. This is the 5.3 that I had in the Noma. Took it out for a drive. So everything, it ran great. When I first started, it had awesome oil pressure. I didn't video it. Probably should have, but I didn't. So it had awesome oil pressure. The problem behind this is I had bought a inexpensive SFI balancer. So I bought the Speedmaster balancer through Jegs. And what happened was the balancer was tapered internally. So when I went and I was tightening up, the bolt binded inside the crankshaft and snapped. At that point, I went and did something stupid because I wanted to save money and try and get by. So I went on eBay and bought a used crank. Got it in. I didn't even mic it out. Didn't look at it. Left the same bearings in, put it in. Everything was working great. Had no problem sitting here in the garage, idling, bringing it up in RPMs, no problem. When I went and took it out for a drive, I probably had 12, 15 miles on. And somewhere in the midst of that, when I started slowing down for stop signs, oil pressure was dropping to 0. So where my destination, where I was going, I left it there, came back, got the trailer. My wife was behind me the entire time. So came back, got the trailer, and pulled it home. Pulled the whole motor apart as far as the long block, down to the short block right now, cam's out. The oil pan is still on it. You can take and rock the crank back and forth and you can hear it clicking. So I think I saved it from throwing a rod bearing, but I don't think I have a proper clearances on one of the rod bearings. So that was this past Saturday, the Saturday right before Easter. Sunday morning is when I tore it apart, got everything pulled apart and going. Well, I figured out what was going on. The new Texas Speed camshaft is awesome. There's no problem with that. And thankfully, because I just put new cam bearings in that block. So what I did is got a new engine. What you're seeing here is a 2001 6.0 LQ4. Oily, greasy, 2000 200,000 miles on it. But the guy I got it from said it had awesome oil pressure, and he had actually driven it back to his place to part the vehicle out. So we're getting it cleaned up here. It was full motor, top to bottom, intake, starter, AC pump, the whole 9 yards. So I got some spare parts, but we're gonna get this thing pressure washed tonight and pull it apart. My hope is to get the new cam and get some of the gaskets replaced, and get it ready as far as a short block with the head studs and ready to go tomorrow. I got LQ9 head gaskets coming for it, so we'll throw those on tomorrow, and then I'll throw my 799 heads on right over there that have the Texas Speed valve springs in it already, and then we'll get all this stuff back going and get it back together hopefully quicker than later. There was bearing material in that oil from the 5.3 when I drained it, so like I said, it's been a long time since I've videoed anything, so I don't know where we left off. 9-inch is in there, the Dana pinion support, everything awesome, works great. New shocks in the back, all the wiring is tied up. I had an issue with brake lights, so I got to figure that out. Motion Raceworks, we got overflow for the engine sitting up there. Everything is mounted back here. We got the Holley Pro Dash switches. That's the Pro 6.86 dash. Yeah, intercoolers up here. I got new front shocks I got to put on. Now that I have everything apart, I can actually get to the tops of the shocks. I couldn't do that with the headers. Hopefully you can see the dash there. Pretty nice. Rewired the entire truck. The wiring is now in between the two seats. Belts are all in there. Everything's good to go there. What else? I don't know. I'm sure there's a whole bunch of stuff I'm missing because I didn't record a lot. Got the wastegate pipes done. Got the full exhaust all the way. It goes right behind the cab. Yeah, I got to do a little bit of work to the headers yet because a couple of flanges leak, so I want to try and straighten it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, but I'll try. Downpipes, everything looking really good. As good as I can get anyway. So for now, it's learning. We're all learning. Everything with the Sonoma was going really good. I didn't give her full pedal. I mean, she was moving really good. I got up to 6 pounds of boost out in the country, and it took a little bit to get to that, so I'm a little bit concerned on that, but I guess we'll find out when I get it back together. Hopefully gonna have it back together by the weekend, and hopefully do a little bit of testing. I think we're down to about 10 days now until the open test and tune at the track first time this year. So that's where we're at. Might do a little bit of recording on this and see where it comes. We got no room in here again. It's better than it was this winter. It had gotten horrible, so I might put something up and go from there. So until then, we'll catch you later.